Good morning, everyone. It's Joker, and today we are back with another slime video. And Corridor of Awakening is here with a few changes. So first off, let's take a look at the original Japanese preview that was posted by Arimarugi. And this image has the bingo board tickets and shards. However, we do not have a bingo board with tickets and shards for this corridor. So I don't know if they just posted the wrong thing, or maybe the Japanese version actually has the bingo boards and we don't. I don't know, but we certainly do not have access to this right now. So that's a little bit unfortunate, because, you know, shards and tickets are good for most players. One other thing is that there are some missions attached, so clearing it in 7 turns or less, 10 turns or less times 5, 6 combo of greens, 3 fire characters, 3 space characters, 3 Tempest Elite, and 3 Fount of Wisdom characters. And these get you crystals, so I mean, if you have the ability to do so, you should be doing them. It's not like the stage is overly difficult. And the last thing to note is, now they have included these new green enchantment crystals. These are only used for the free-to-play unit gear. So we can go check out the Forge and go to Enchantment, and we can pick the free-to-play of Eldora, and you can see that it takes this enchantment crystal, whereas like a normal piece of gear takes magic ore instead. So Blanc's gear, this pendant, this staff for Misery is a free-to-play piece of gear, and it needs the enchantment crystal. So, only to be used for weapons and jackets for free-to-play characters. You can get them as a drop from actually doing Corridor, or you can buy them with currency that you get for, you know, doing Corridor of Awakening. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, you should probably really only do these for the gear to make them more tanky, to give them extra defense. Anything else, like the weapons, no free-to-play character is a DPS character. They don't need extra crit and synergy power and all that. So they would only really truly benefit from having extra defense to keep them alive longer and longer. But let's go ahead and start off with, you know, trying to do some of these missions. I'll build a team and we can try our luck. Alright, so the first team we're going to use is going to cover a few different missions. We've got the new Protector Velzard. She's only here for the green orbs, alright? You could use Bride Shuna, or not Shuna, but Bride Shizu. You could use Space Guy. I mean, just any character that changes to greens or is running a green-focused team. Frey, you could use her. Idol Rimuru. She's only here for the green orbs. We've got 4 Tempest Elite characters, the 2 Benimarus, the free-to-play Shuna, the free-to-play Geld, and we have 4 fire characters, so we're covering, hopefully, the full hand of green. We've covered the 3 fire characters, and we've covered the 3 Tempest Elite characters as well. You know, you could do a varying different team builds. I just wanted to use older units that are not EX in the battle slots, and we're using Velzard because she's the brand new Protector, and she's got greens covered. So, I mean, this team should be fine, as long as you can actually clear the Master difficulty. Which, again, thankfully, is not the most difficult thing, and obviously what you're getting out of this stage isn't what I would consider overly necessary to play the game. You know, having those enchantment crystals is nice, but it's definitely not a win-lose scenario kind of thing. It's just, you know, something extra. A luxury in some way, shape, or form. Okay, well, I mean, that works too. We don't even need friggin' Velzard, so we'll just use Benimaru to convert here, and we'll put a stack of Burn on, and then we'll bring Violet in for Shuna, and we'll bring Benimaru in for Geld. And we'll do some buffs here, so 1, 2, and instant damage for funsies. Yeah, okay, I mean, yeah, we didn't even need Velzard. But there are no other full orb missions, so it's fine, whatever. He's gonna die to burn, probably. And does he die to burn? He certainly does, there we go. Okay, well that was difficult. That's 3 missions done right there. So let's take a look at those, and then we'll build another team to get some of the other missions taken care of. Mission. So now Yep, 3 turns, or 3 times, 5 times, 3 space, and 3 Fount of Wisdom characters now. Okay, let's build that. Alright, you know, Protector Violet from Primal Demon, 3 space characters who are on Fount of Wisdom, Space Raphael, Space Lumi, and the new Space Blanc. I mean, there are, I think there's one more option. You could do Space Shizu, but this is Fount of Wisdom right here. You know, we still have Hinata, Rimuru, Albus, this Shizu, a whole bunch of free-to-play characters, so it's like you're not lacking options, and you don't have to do all of them in one go, right? You could just do 3 space characters and do like the Hero, Space Milim, and Carrion, right? That came out 2 years ago. You may or may not have them, or whatever other space characters you may have, and then you come back and do Fount of Wisdom with Diablo and then the actual meta team. But hey, we're gonna run it again. It's not difficult to do. Blanc is a good DPS character. We've got her Protector with her, so this stage will also crumble very, very easily. And yeah, Corridor of Awakening. We didn't get any of the crystals from the last run, so let's see if we can get it this time. Let's take you out. I think we'll send these right here. We'll get 48 points. Oh. I mean, that's certainly something. Alright, let's get you in for Geld. And then let's go ahead and Rainbow. No, actually, no. Yeah, we can Rainbow, why not? It'll change that one, and then we can send a full hand. Okay, so let's bring you in for Raphael now. Boom. Let's use some of your buffs. Boom. And boom. So attack up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There's an ult for both Coleus, Rimuru, and Space Blanc. And next turn we're going to nuke, and he's going to die. And that was very difficult. Very, very difficult. And look at that almost perfect hand of blues. Alright. We don't have enough to use Lumi's buff, but we can just use more of this. And we're gonna win. Yep, that was super duper difficult, guys. I'm sweating bullets right now trying to clear this stage. Let's just make sure we do enough overkill to make it worthwhile. But yeah, again, like, you don't need to do every single mission in 1 or 2 runs. You could split it up. Obviously, there's missions, like, do it 10 times or something like that. Or within 10 turns, 7 times. So, you know, it doesn't punish you for doing it, you know, doing each mission separately. You know, 1 space team, 1 fire team, 1 Tempest Elite, 1 Fount of Wisdom team, full hand of greens. That's 5 runs right there, if you don't want to focus on it. So, and you only have 2 more to do. And then there's the actual missions for doing it up to, like, 100 times or something. We'll actually have to check that out. I don't know what the true count is, but you can parallel process this now. So as soon as you get the manual missions done, you can parallel process it. I think that's it now, and I think parallel processing does count for this complete it in 10 turns or less 5 times. Let's check the other missions in here. See how high they go up to. Yeah, Corridor 15, 35, 40, 70 times. 70 times, alright, not as bad as 100. But yeah, alright, Corridor of Awakening. It's got a few extra things now. It's got a few extra crystals that you can get, which is always nice. And it's got the enchantment items as well for free-to-play gear, again, from the Corridor shop. And I'll probably do this for a lot of the primary free-to-play units. You do have to get 1 for every single time you want to enchant. So if you're going to go for really good defense rolls on these characters, you're going to want a stockpile of these crystals, because it's 1 shot per crystal. So if I want Isis with full defense gear, I'm going to need like 10 of these probably for me to get the perfect rolls and all that. But, you know, Corridor of Awakening is an easy giveaway stage. It's something to do. Now you have something else to enchant. But that's it for me, guys. Take it easy, and I'll see you all later.